General Hospital kingpin Sonny Corinthos is clueless that he's catching betrayal from all angles, but it looks like he'll find out soon on the ABC Sudser. And just making a few predictions based on what we know has been promised. But as you know, the spoilers are always vague and very light-handed, so we have some ideas of what we would like to see happen and what we think might happen in the next week or so. Alright, let's dig in the first thing, and I believe this is going to stretch longer than this week. Perhaps longer than May sweeps, but since it's a kind of an umbrella plot, I wanted to address it. I believe that Sonny Corinthos is going to be hit by the realization of a triple betrayal on General Hospital. 3 people have betrayed Sonny Corinthos, and right now, he's in the dark about all of it. But official spoilers hint that things start coming out this week that are going to let Sonny know that the people closest to him are betraying him on General Hospital. Those 3 people are Nina Reeves, Michael Corinthos, and Dex Heller. In the next week ahead, spoilers, we got a promo saying that Sonny is surprised. So I'm wondering if this is about news from his contact at the federal government because he's trying to find out who made the SEC complaint. What he will soon find out is that Martin Gray brought the information to them. But rather than believing that it's Martin because Martin would have no reason to do it, he's got to know it's one of his clients. And he just had a talk with Valentin Cassadine, who is one of Martin's clients. But Valentin doing that wouldn't make a lot of sense. However, he will probably fall under suspicion simply because he's a Cassadine and was involved with some of the whole takeover stuff. But the big news, of course, is that it's Nina Reeves, and he'll find that out soon on General Hospital. There's a 2-week spoiler saying that Nina is in for a shock. And so, I wonder if that shock is that she's busted. Meanwhile, Michael Corinthos has been plotting against his dad for more than a year. Some of the stuff Sonny Corinthos knew about. That was when Michael was trying to mess with his legitimate coffee business. That was when he was making threats at Michael about how he wouldn't forget this. But since then, Michael got more subtle and hired Dex Heller to come in and get this info to turn Sonny over to the feds. So Michael has been betraying his dad for more than a year. Dex has been betraying Sonny for over a year on General Hospital. Nina's betrayal is new and fresh. And of course, Sonny knows nothing about these 3 yet. Dex Heller is in this really tough spot because he thought Sonny was going to be going to jail, and then he could just continue on with his life. So who knows if Michael will come clean or if Dex will break down and come clean. Certainly, Nina is not going to come clean. So prediction number 1, Sonny Corinthos hit by a triple betrayal. Prediction number 2 on General Hospital, Portia Robinson looks to Ava Jerome for help to push Spencer out of Trina's life. There's a spoiler that hints at this next week, and that's about Portia Robinson going to seek out Ava Jerome. The one thing these 2 ladies have in common is their care and concern about Trina Robinson. Of course, Portia loves her daughter, and she knows that Ava is a good mentor to her when it comes to art stuff. And she knows that Ava cares a lot about Trina. She also knows that Ava is not the biggest fan of Spencer Cassadine. So Portia had already talked to Taggart about why she blamed Spencer for Trina's life being at risk. But realistically, Spencer was waylaid by his great uncle on General Hospital. And Trina followed him on board the Haunted Star. He didn't try to get her to come along. She followed willingly. Taggart has already warned Portia. This is not a good idea to try and push them apart. He said it would backfire on her. So she is going to turn to someone that she probably thinks will be more sympathetic about it. And that is Ava Jerome. The big question is Ava knows how much Trina cares about Spencer. She has been talking to her about their relationship and everything. So the big question is, would Ava actually help Portia break them up because Ava knows how much this means to Trina? What we have to wonder is if Ava will give her some good advice like she recently gave Nina, or if she will help her push Spencer out of her life on General Hospital. Our number 3 General Hospital prediction is we are wondering if Esmond Prince's memories are about to return because of an upcoming spoiler that her evil biological mother, Heather Weber, is back soon. Allie Mills confirmed her return. She said she wasn't sure if she was supposed to or not, but then she did. So the big question is, why is Heather Weber back? Of course, Ryan Chamberlain is dead. Heather has confessed to being the hook killer. She is off, I don't know, back Darkham Asylum. Maybe she's somewhere else, and Esmond Prince is out with all charges dropped against her. She's raising Heather Weber's grandbaby, little Ace Cassadine, but with her being back soon, it begs the question of perhaps Esm's memories return. It doesn't seem likely that Esm wants to see Heather. Remember, she rejected her and was seeing Laura Spencer as basically her mother figure. But if she reconnects with Heather, it could be because wicked Esm's memories finally come back on General Hospital. Our number 4 prediction, we are wondering if Carly Corinthos winds up behind bars. There's really no way to stop it, even if Nina comes clean to everybody that she's the one who called the SEC. That won't say Carly because the bottom line is Carly is guilty. She engaged in insider trading. She took the info that she got from Drew Kane, and she bought the stock at a low price, hoping to help the whole thing with Aurora Media and all that. But the bottom line is that it's still insider trading. She is definitely guilty. So I'm wondering if she is going to end up in prison at least for a while. Maybe some Camp Cupcake kind of prison like Martha Stewart was sent to for also being accused of insider trading. Then my other question is if Carly and Sonny are gonna start their reunion during jail visits. Will Sonny be coming to visit her in jail? And it's hard to imagine that he is going to stay with Nina once all this comes out. But then again, Carly might be in jail, and the truth doesn't come out for a while on General Hospital. Our 5th and final prediction for the week is about Gladys Corbin and Sasha Gilmore. So our number 5 prediction is that Gladys is going to bankrupt Sasha. Right now, Cody Bell knows what Gladys is doing, and he wants to protect Sasha. So far, he hasn't spoken up, which he needs to, but he believes that Sasha is seeing him in a different light now that Gladys set him up to seem like a jewelry thief, but he is not going to stand by for much longer, and Scotty Baldwin is apparently taking Cody's case on General Hospital. It seems it would be smart for Cody Bell to tell Scotty about all of this. And Scotty is a good person for this because he's really good about getting people on the stand and being very aggressive during questioning. So, since Gladys is basically the accuser in this case, that means during a criminal trial, he would get to have her on the stand and ask her questions. And maybe Scotty can break her down and get her to confess. But the real concern is that since she is losing again this coming week on GH, and she gets threats from Selena Wu this week of episodes, she might be really close to bankrupting Sasha. Between her gambling debt and her expensive spending with Sasha's money, things do not look good, and Gladys could very well be Sasha's undoing. Don't miss GH to see how these 5 hot storylines play out.